Mama's embrace, where the door's always open, where love has its place. We're family. We don't always agree, but we come back together. That's how it should be. Bring your cup of coffee or your favorite tea. Get ready for a chat. Let's share our dreams. With my hubby Richard and baby Sister Ned May, Sister Deb True by my side. It's a beautiful day. Official Jamie, a scratch and Pete. We're never apart. Trish the natural and geeky girl journal close to my heart. We're family. We don't always agree, but we come back together. That's how it should be. Bring your cup of coffee or your favorite tea. Get ready for a chat. Let's share our dreams. With Juba Chatterley from the UK, our family circle grows stronger every day. We laugh, we love, we sometimes disagree, but in this family we find unity. We're family. We don't always agree, but we come back together. That's how it should be. Or bring your cup of coffee or your favorite tea. Get ready for a chat. Let's share our I am Betty J. Gathers. Welcome to my home. In this loving family, you'll never be alone.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. Let me see who I got in the chat. I'm trying to look over at my Instagram too, because I'm seeing if I get a little message over there, even though I'm not over there because I only stream out of YouTube. I see VS is in the house. Hey, VS. And everybody else must be up in the clouds. So I thank y'all so very much. And I'm on Restream now. And StreamYard, when guests come, they're at the underneath. But StreamYard, they're up to the top. So I always have to look up to the top and see if, somebody comes in. So I'm also watching the chat because she might come through the chat. But as we're waiting for her, how is everybody doing this morning? I hope amazing. I'm in Florida, and where you live at, how is the weather? Here is up in the 80s. In the 80s in Florida, but we got a cold front coming in. So is it snowing where you're at? Is it warm where you're at? I know in Canada, y'all got blocks of ice somewhere. So I definitely know that. But yeah, and it's supposed to cool off to the 40s or 50s. I know in some places that's still hot, but 40s or 50s. And I also had a challenge to do 12 different interviews this month by Crystal Sparkle. And I'm doing pretty good. I almost got 12 people. Almost got 12. I'm trying to leave some people alone because I don't use them so much. And I know they're sick and tired of me. So yeah, and then I'm gonna be on tomorrow at 10:30. I'm gonna be on tomorrow at 10:30. Hey Trish, how you doing? Thanks so much while you driving to work. Samira, thank you so much for being here. Today I'm still waiting on my guests. And what we're going to chat about today is meet people where they are, because we do not know their backstory. Okay. Y'all know I always talk about those masks, what people are hiding in behind. And even if people are in a good season of their life or they're in a bad season, but I always say the bad season is always for us learning. Hey, nephew, I see Rudy Trish says it's mild cold here right now. It doesn't feel too cold, but I bet you this weekend it's gonna get colder. But I just walked out the door and got in the car, so yeah. But you should have felt that breeze. I'm telling you, Rudy. We never sick and tired of, oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you. But I tell you what, Rudy, I'll be glad for these 12. Even Tuba Chat said 12. Ooh, I like 12, right? I think I've got 8 already up. And but I don't have 12. I know someone else was asking me about it the other day. So we have to just get the date and time. And I know with Trish, she's going on vacation. So we're going to set up a day to do her. So yeah. I'm trying. Yeah, it snowed there. It don't snow in Florida. You know what? I wouldn't even know how to drive in snow. I'll be sliding all over the street. I know they keep the streets clean, but still they got that little slickness on it. I wouldn't know. I know they say when you swerve, you're supposed to go into the swerve, something like that. Y'all don't want me driving. Ah. In fact, my son, he does delivery. I forgot, he called me yesterday. I forgot where he told me he was, but I'm sure wherever he is up there, up north, he gonna get some snow, and hopefully he knows how. But yesterday it was 80 degrees. It really was. Oh, and yesterday it was my birthday too. Yeah, I got to meet up with some friends, and yeah, it is so blessed to have another year. Okay. I'm like, oh my God. I remember when I turned 60 and I was like, I am 60 years old. I can't live another 60. Oh my goodness. But when I was younger, 40, 30, 40, 50, it didn't bother me at all. But when I turned 60, it was like, I tell you. It's easy. I treat like the video game Mario Kart. Oh boy. But oh, I bet. I just really got it. You don't want me driving. I have to get an Uber. If I came in some snow, I am getting an Uber. Thank you. And you know what? I really don't make a big deal about it, to be honest. That's why I didn't say it before. I think Jamia, she mentioned it on the one on Sunday or Saturday. It was one of them. She had mentioned the birthday. And I kind of just, bypassed it a little bit to do it. Also, too, guess what's happening Thursday, y'all? Well, first I'm gonna be on here with Frog at 10:30. We're doing it 10:30, not 9:30, because that give me a chance to walk the dog, do whatever I need to do. Um, before. I'm even thinking about changing the time next year to 10:30. 10:30 sound good to me, y'all. But again, we're going to be talking about people meeting people where they are, and we truly do not know their backstory. And you know what, Rudy? I keep looking up to the top to see if she coming in, because every time Rudy come in, he just be sitting now. He just So I'm trying to make sure. I'm trying to look at the chat also. Hey, Jamia, how is that mouth doing, girl? She got some I don't want no dental stuff going on. Girl, can you come to my house? Can you come help us? It's a mess. It's a mess. Oh, suck it now. Look what I got. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Rudy. I tell everybody you can go to the Dollar Tree and get me it's $1.25 now, y'all. It's $1.25. And get me a little bag. I like those little paper bags where you put everything. And then I re-gift them and put people gifts in them. A friend of mine crocheted me this, it's like a thing you slip over your head and it keeps your arms warm. So that was a really nice gift yesterday. So and like I say, I meet up with friends every Wednesday. You know, that's a good thing to do too. Meeting up, every week with someone, because it makes you it kind of, if you're down in the dump or if you're in a good place and they're not in such a good place, it all that go to Bud Files. Welcome. I'm still waiting for my guest. And oh, she's here. VJ Oils. Oh, Rudy, did you see? You said you seen The Wicked. I know Sparkles. I know she went to see it this weekend. And we need Jamie, and we need you. I know you say you don't really like musicals and stuff like that, but we need you to go see it so we can discuss it next year. So 3 or 4 of us can get up here. We can talk about it. Yeah, it's good, Jamie. You'll sleep through parts of it if you don't really like music. You go straight to the end. Go straight. Go straight to the end. Thumbs up, everybody, to help me out. But I did talk to her last night, so I don't know what happened. She said she was going to be here a little early. And if you're in the chat, Doretha, let me know. And what I'll do is put the link, down in the chat. Okay. But let's get started. Oh, I almost forgot. Thursday, I'm going to have Frog on at 10:30. I'll be running my mouth. Guess what's happening on Thursday? 365 days straight, I have been doing shorts. Thursday will be 365 days. Yay! 365 days. Yeah, I thought, yes, I've seen it. I would love to come up and, we're going to do it. I'm going to get Sparkle. I'm going to get me. I'm going to get Jamie said I'm going to watch it. Okay. So we'll get Jamie next year, early part of January. We'll all get together. Oh, child, my son is here. Hey, baby boy. Hey, what you must be. Oh, when y'all taking the cruise? The homesteaders taking a cruise. It took them 2 years to get it together. Hey, D. And then they were supposed to take me because it's going to be my 70th birthday, so next year. But, yeah, they supposed to have bought me a ticket, son. I missed you so much. It's been a long time. My son and nephew is in the house. Yeah, we're talking about The Wicked, the new movie that came out. But you know what, Rudy, I'm going to have to go back and look at it again. Because if we're going to do, something, I want to make sure that because, You missed something the first time. I got a free movie ticket too, which I need to use before December 31st. So I'm gonna use that. But I do need to look at it again. Dee, did you look at The Wicked, or is that something you're not interested in? Yeah. But yeah, the Rumbling with the brooms. Yeah, they're going on a lot of them going on a cruise with Jesse, Godfather of the mod, or the mods is what they call them. But yeah, the homesteaders. I met him also over at Tuber Chat. I met him at Tuber Chat. I really did meet him, and that was, really, really good. Well, D, you need to go see it. Ah, ah. And then in January, I really want to do it was so good. You know what? I even asked Alexa if I say her name, Alexa, that to play it in the morning, and she plays, the music, that ending, the last song that we all love. Yeah. So I do that in the morning. You know what? When y'all wake up, let me ask y'all. I know we're going to talk about meeting people where they are, but I'm going to ask this first. When you wake up in the morning, what is the first thing you do? Hey, Tamika. Hey, baby girl. You just walked in just in time, baby girl. When you wake up in the morning, what is the first thing you do? Do you cut on your computer? Do you look on your phone? Do you go onto social media? Or do you take quiet time in the morning time? Tell me what you do. Tell me in the chat what exactly y'all do in the morning. Yeah, and the ending is amazing. The ending is amazing. That's all I can say. It's really amazing. So that's just part one. So I don't know. Oh, shoot. My feet caught in the chair. My feet sleep. I had my feet underneath me. Yeah. And it went to sleep. Yeah. Oh, can you make me some coffee, please? But yeah, what is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? I'll tell you what I do. When my eyes open in the bed, oh, she put the coffee machine on. Okay, that's the first thing she do. Me too. But you know what? Okay, when my eyes open, I thank God that my eyes opened. That's the first thing I do for my feet hit the floor. And then I make coffee. And then I do turn on the TV, but I put it on. They have like a morning prayer every day. And I look at that and I really enjoy that. And then I spend a couple of more minutes, just enjoying that quiet time, because once that quiet time's over, y'all, it's noisy. Noisy. It's hitting the snooze button 10 times. No. You know what, Trish? You can have quiet time before your feet hits the floor. That's what you can do. You really can. Oh, I should have known. D say I do that too. D. But usually the dog get me up at 4 or 5. Usually 4 o'clock to go to the bathroom, and then we come back in, go to bed. Then when I wake back up, then that's when my quiet moment really starts in the morning. So, and I said we're gonna go back to this part about meeting people where they are, because we truly do not know their backstory. We truly do not know. Do y'all think, it's just a question, if somebody now I offer them to come up, and if they don't show up, can I count them 1 to 12? Hey Trish, can I count her 1 to 12? I've been talking and talking and talking to everybody, so I've missed 2 people really. So, but we talked yesterday. Surely last night we talked over the phone. So, and I put in there she's having a problem, And I don't see her coming on. Oh, she was on here 2 minutes ago. Okay, so let me hit over here. She's not over there. So maybe she'll come in the chat and I'll be thankful, ask hubby how he is, then I get my that's a child, my husband be knocked out. He ain't gonna hear what I say. But yeah, how thankful you are, even the roof over your head, because some people don't have that. Just be ever so grateful. And I really appreciate each and every one of you that are in here. And I was saying, meeting people where they are, because you truly, truly do not know their life story. You don't even know if they're going through a really good season in their life. Some people, how you live your life and everything is going great. Everything. See, like everything is falling into place is what it is. But then you get into those seasons where I call it learning seasons. People call it bad seasons. I call it learning seasons. I don't know what y'all call it. So are you going through a good season in your life right now? Is it not so? Are you going through a learning season? I'm going through a learning season, y'all. I am going through a learning season right now. So what I tell people, always treat people with kindness, because you do not know, where people are. You really don't know where people are, if they're in a really good state of mind, because you could do that one last. Okay, you know what? Let's change it over a little bit. The boy that got arrested for, shooting the CEO. If you look at him, he looks normal on the outside. Ivy League college. This is a good example. I'm sure he had friends and family around him. I'm sure somebody saw something a little bit off. Maybe, people that wasn't around him a lot. But that's another thing. When somebody's really off a little bit and you don't even know it, and you putting the screws to him. You know what I mean? You putting he's been nasty to you, and you're wondering why has he been so nasty. And he definitely was having a problem, y'all. He definitely was having a problem. But don't y'all think he wanted to get caught? Y'all think the guy that shot that CEO, he wanted to get caught? Because he was out everywhere. And I think he meant to show his face. He was a cute kid too. I think he really meant to show his face. He wanted to get caught, y'all. Because he could have, with all the money he had, he could have got out the country. He could, on a private plane, he could have went up in them hills and them mountains. Honestly, I think he wanted to get caught. He ain't gonna never get out. I don't care how good a lawyers he got. He ain't gonna never get out. And maybe he didn't do it. Never know, do we? Do you think the person, boy, I'm just asking all this question. The person that turned him in got that $50,000 that worked at McDonald's? I bet you they got that $50,000. You should get that money and you shouldn't have to pay no taxes on it. You shouldn't have to pay no taxes on it. So yeah, that was one thing I thought about with this, because you never know. That's why I say you never know. He was valedictorian of his class. Okay, that's why I say that's why I say people put on masks. Every day they put on masks. D said, yeah, just don't know what's happening. Probably won't know. Yeah, I honestly, D, I think he wanted to get caught. And just think that gun jammed. And he still went on with it. Oh, it was a girl that turned him in. I'm sure she should, because they said whoever turned him in. And they turned him in. I sure wouldn't have told nobody around me. I would have called. I would have called 911 first, but then I would have told everybody. I don't know. I probably wouldn't because people would have got excited. You know what I mean? Then they would have ran out. So I don't know. I would like to know what she did. Cause I don't really look at the news, but we talking about the guy, the young guy, cause he was in his 20s. His whole life is gone. Y'all know I could still have a heart because he's somebody's child, he's somebody's brother, uncle, all of that. And his whole life is just gone. But I still say that he meant to get caught, though. Yeah, I honestly say he meant to get caught, is what it is. But going back to really treating people with kindness, because you don't know what people are going through. And when you find out, be empathetic. Really put yourself in the other person's shoes and be empathetic with it. So, try to really, really listen, be a good listener and not run your mouth all the time. And that's what I'm trying to do as I get older, try to be a good listener. Hi, Rihanna. It's been a while. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much. We're just talking about treating people with kindness and treating people with empathy when they're going, through something. Even when people going through a good season, don't be jealous of them. Be happy for them. A lot of people, they get jealous of other people. So be happy for someone that got ahead or even their channel grew to 100,000. 10,000 would be nice, but 100,000, don't be jealous of what that person have, what they're getting, or even if they get something new and you don't have it. Be grateful. I think that's true when you're going through the bad season or the season of learning. Be grateful of what you have. Be so grateful. I don't know what happened to my guest today, but we talked last night, so I'm sure something came up. And I also had Tuba Chat on Sunday, and it was kind of funny, y'all, because I'm serious with my chat, and I always say I get it from Tuba Chat. Now he trying to be less serious with his chat. I said that's why I run my chat the way I run it. That's why. But I don't. The only thing is, I think my main thing is self promoting in it, but not too much more, because and you can put as many whatever you want in here so long as you're not a troll. But self-promoting, saying like I'm going up at 10 o'clock, because Geeky Girl is 10 o'clock, Monday through Friday. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to get her on with me on that. And also too, I know I'm gonna have to find some people for the weekend, because I got to get 12 people. I got to get 12. So let me see what D says. It makes you think, what have they done to other people? That's a thought. So many missing people over there. Oh yeah, young girls. You know what I think about the young girls though? A lot of times I think they put them into sex trafficking. I do. A lot of those young girls that go missing, I truly believe that's what they do to them babies. I really do think that's what they do. Also, I always get her name wrong. I got her channel pinned up to the top. Um, it's ButterRoll Boutique. That's what it is. She's from a crocheting community, is what she is. So, yeah, I got her channel pinned to the top. So please go over, and I'm sure she'll tell me later on, what came up and all that goodness. But yeah, and so many missing people over there just disappeared. Scary. Yeah. But I still say, D, that the young women, a lot of them, they take into sex trafficking. I know they do. And then probably take them to another country. That's what I'm thinking. They take them to an entirely, can you imagine? You're walking down the street one day and then disappear, and everybody thinks that you're dead, or they don't know, and you're off in another world and nobody even know about you. Yep, and being exploited on top. Serious schizophrenic killers hiding and want to get caught. Yeah, but I honestly think he wanted to get caught, D. I honestly think he wanted to get caught because he was just out. McDonald's, Burger King, everybody is where is Bill? I know he would come up. Bill is somewhere busy, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, they're kidnapped and sold off is what it is. Yeah. So yeah, it's like I don't know. I just don't know. But what's really neat rooted is when you do invite, okay, I've done over 300, I know, lives, over 300. And I think what makes it amazing is when you've done that many, you kind of know how to just go with the flow. You go, and that's what makes you good, though, Rooted. It really does. And I said, when you do it by yourself, how you do it, Geeky Girl do it, it makes you really strong in a certain way. A certain way. Because I mean, I've went offline. I've I've had trolls galore. I've had people not to show up. But you just keep talking. You keep, what I found out, all of us YouTube creators are talkers. We're talkers, is what it is. So that makes it, more easier to go along is I just think that something had to come up because we talked about it last night. So maybe she got a little nervous before, and that happens too. And that's why I say we have to give people grace because we don't know where people are. We really don't. We don't know where they are. Um, and what's happening in their lives. Because a lot of times I've came up here and I've had where I probably could only made 30 minutes. And I'm like, I've had that where I've had that I can only make about 30 minutes. And it's like, or I feel like my chat, but I don't feel this anymore. Like my chat isn't flying. It's nice when your chat is flying. It really is. But then you have those moments where really they came to see you, even though the chat is nice. And even the last, not the last one, but a couple back, I missed a lot because the chat was just flying. And I know I had Crystal Sparkle on, and she was saying that that the chat not moving. Are they dead out there? I'm like, Crystal, that happen all the time. That happens all the time. That's the only thing I say with lives. You got to really chat and you gotta really, because special, like I did a lot of lives when I was trying to get monetized. And that's what Rooted and Geeky Girl is doing. And Rooted should be really close now. With it, and I'm sure he runs what I want to say, other people videos, and to get the time in to get to that 4,000, and you only have to get 4,000 watch hours one time. That's it. You don't have to worry about getting 4,000 watch hours again. I can tell you that. So Christmas is coming up, and y'all know that I don't have any family in town. Everybody's out of town. But anybody got any plans? Because it's getting close now. We're on the 11th. So it's getting close. Let's see. I had it live where no one was there. Yeah, and you know what? It happens. And you know what? You keep talking is what I tell people. You just keep talking. You don't, you're there to, and even if one person oh, that's another thing too, Rooted. What I do when it's like, say if I'm going to bed, I have a certain time that I go to bed or get off YouTube. If I see somebody only got 1, 2, 3, or 4, I'm usually gonna go in and say hi. I might not stay there a long time, but I'm gonna keep the channel on until they go off. That's another thing you can do. If y'all see somebody even during the day and they only got 1 or 2 people, then that's another way we can support others. Let's see. YouTube been playing up. Live freezes, chat freezes up. Have to close and I pray I don't have to do that. I pray I don't have to do that one. I pray so. So yeah, I don't want it to freeze up, but I'm having a, you know what? I know I'm gonna have to get used to restream. Thank you, everybody that's here. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Restream. I still miss StreamYard. I miss StreamYard, y'all. I miss StreamYard. But Restream gave me a deal I couldn't refuse. $10 a month. I had to pay for the whole year, but $10 a month. I'm just gonna have to really take the time. I've been saying that ever since I've been on here. Yeah, oh, okay. We have 3-minute shorts here also. We have 3 minutes, but you know what I say about shorts? If they're not looking at a whole minute of yours on shorts, why do 3 minutes? You know what I mean? Because then you're not gonna, get thrown into the algorithm because nobody's watching a 3-minute short. Even a minute, it's hard for somebody to look at the whole minute. They found out with shorts that the best amount of seconds is 15 to 17 seconds. Those are 15 to 17 seconds or less. They do the best. People looking at them 100%. So think about that when you're doing shorts. Try not to change them up to 3 minutes if they're not looking at 30 seconds. They'll hang, you know what, if it's really interesting, they'll hang on 30 seconds. I can tell you that they will hang on 30 seconds. But if it's boring, they're not going to hang on for 30 seconds. They may hang on for 10 or 15. I put my first, oh, okay, short up, Betty. Okay, I'm going to have to see it. Yeah, because YouTube, and I keep telling everybody, this is the way. Shorts. If you're not enjoying, I was totally against shorts. Anybody in the chat knows I was totally against shorts. Also 2D, you can loop it. When you're doing shorts, say if you got one for 8 seconds, you can loop it because people gonna look at it a couple of times anyway. When it's 8 seconds and it's really interesting, like the animals, you can loop it, is what it is, and put a nice little song or something in behind it. Sometimes just low, and that helps it out also. Adding something else in there. The one I did yesterday, I really wasn't happy with it, to be honest. I really didn't want to get in front of the camera, so I took some photos. That took more work than me just chitting and chatting. And I wasn't that happy with it, but I think it got like, let's see, let me go over here. Let's see. I think it got like 400 and something on it. Hold on. But that could change too. It's got 438. 438. So it did pretty good with it. So I think it was, I'm trying to see how many seconds it was. 21 seconds. 21 seconds. I should have made it 15 to 17 seconds. That's what it was, 21 seconds, but it got like 400 and something views on it. The ones that got 10,000 on it, the talking heads, most of the time it was politics. Is the ones that got that. I'm talking about getting, oh, I'm sorry. Or I'm talking about getting old or somebody's husband, boyfriend. Y'all know how I can go off the deep end on different things. So people like that crazy stuff, you know. I'm not gonna call it crazy, funny, hilarious comedy is what they do. D said I probably won't do 3 minutes. Mine are 50 seconds. Is Aaron still doing all of yours, D? You gonna have to start doing yours. Yeah, she said I was because with um shorts, they bring in the subscribers. Okay. And if you have long form, they're barely not going to even look at that, you know. But I always say at least it opens your channel up because one person can come in because it only takes one video to take off, and people tend to look at your old ones after that. And one person may really like it and they'll go share it with all the platforms. So it opens it up. It really does. You know, and I also talk about, okay, I think I got about almost 2,500 subs, but you know, everybody like, yay, yay, yay. Okay, it's yay, yay, yay. But I really want the views. That's what I want. I want the views. The views to me, um, it's really more important. I won't say more important than subs, but it would be nice if every sub you had watched everything you got. Okay? Because say if I got 10,000 subs, but then when I do a live or I do a video, I only have 10 people or less come in. So what good is that 10,000? Just to say it's 10,000? Because the sponsors, they're not going to get you because you just got 10,000 people. They're going to want a copy of your analytics. And if they go in there and see ain't nobody watching, they ain't going to pay you no money. They ain't going to pay no money. Let's see. D said, I usually do long form tours of my garden and shorts. Okay. Okay. And I never even put the roses down. Here we are in the winter. I never planted the roses. I never planted the flowers. I'm not a gardener, y'all. I am not a gardener at all. But yeah, on Thursday, like I said, tomorrow I'll be on again at 10:30 with Frog. And that will be the day 365 shorts that I've done daily. And I need to do two. I need to do one for tomorrow and one. No, tomorrow's Thursday. I got one for tonight. I might have to do one. Oh, Jesus. Let me. Ah. Do I have one for tonight, y'all? Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute. Oh, Lord. I might not. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So I only need to do one more. I only need to do one more. Yay. Oh, I can't believe it. And what am I going to do after that? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have to challenge myself. Let's see. Uh-oh, I got a big notification. I got 5K on one of my... Yay! Frog short. Amazing, D. Amazing. Well, now we need 1 million. No, that's really good. 5,000, that's really good. How many subs did you get off of that, D? Do you know how many subs? Because usually 5 or 10,000 usually get you a good amount of subs a lot of times. Because that's where a lot of my subs came. I think when I started doing shorts, was it 1,400 or 13? Oh, it was around 1,300 I had. So now, it almost doubled. Since I've been doing it for a year, it's almost doubled for a year. What I would like to do is, I don't know, I want to put better quality into the shorts. So that means if I don't do them every day, but I'm going to do them more than 3 times a week, I can say that. I know I'm going to do that. But I just want to be able to have more time to put into them And because shorts are easy for me, they really are. So I'm telling y'all, start doing shorts if you have not done shorts, because that is the way to go. Shorts. And also, I don't think my guest that was supposed to be on today, I don't think I met her at Tuba Chat. I don't know where I met her at, but she's in the crocheting community. In fact, she made me, I won this in a sweepstake, a doll. Yeah. Yeah, because she crocheted. In fact, she said, "Oh, okay, she got that is a lot. 354 subs. That's a lot. You put that in a classroom. Ah, resilient dad. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm gonna have a payout this month. Oh, honey, I'm gonna have a payout. Thank you. You didn't have to do it, but I am so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Resilient dad. And Trisha saying thumbs up, thumbs up. And then we're going to go back to D. D, that's a lot. That 352, you go, you know what? Do a visual. Go into Google, put show a class of 352, and it'll show you all the people. That's like, just think, each classroom student, say if it's 40 in there. That's a lot of classes that you teaching. Think about it. I got 9 subscribers. Okay. I got 9 subscribers from 5,004. Okay, okay. Blessings, blessings on top of blessings. I got this. Thank you. And I need this. I needed that statement today. That's why I say people don't know. There's always a reason where you are and when you come here, because we're all learning from each other. We really are. We're all learning from each other. And again, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And go back to saying that you really don't know what people are truly going through. You don't know if they're having financial problems. You don't know if I know one family of 6, they got to move this week. Now, if they found a place or not, I don't know. I have no idea. But they got 4 kids and 2 adults. So 6 people, they got to find a place. And I know the money's not there. So I don't, and like I told, that's a lot of people for someone to take on, for them. So, but that's a lot of people to take in. But somebody somewhere, I guess some shelter somewhere, and her kids are, they're, she have a high schooler, but I think she's like in 9th grade. So she got a 9th grader on down to one that's in pre-K or kindergarten. So yeah, but a lot of people are having it hard right now, y'all. Before January even roll around. And that's why I say a lot of times we're having a bad time because we're not grateful for what we have too. And sometimes it's hard to find the things that we're grateful for when we're going through a bad time. We really is. Waking up this morning, that's being grateful. Being healthy, if you got your health. Health is better than wealth, y'all. You can have all the money. Look at Steve Jobs. All the money in the world, and you get sick. It's no fun being sick. You can have all, you ain't gonna want to go nowhere. You ain't gonna want to do nothing. I remember my husband this weekend, his stomach was all tore up. He didn't want to do nothing. It takes away all your energy, all your, whatever. But be grateful for your health. If you got a roof over your head, the lights, the water, the phone is on. I'm telling y'all, everybody do not have that. Yes, Rooted knows, and he's at that age I call the summer in their life. Your health, and that's where it starts at. It really does, because the age that Rooted is at, I was a little younger, but I always jog. I was a jogger all my life. That's all my kids knew. And I did it to stay thin. That's what I did it for. Not knowing, Rooted, that was the was going to be the quality of my life. That is why I'm the way I am right now. Now, what I'm going to say to y'all, I'm taking it for granted. And I really need to change it up. I really need to change it back up and get back to, the vegetables they're eating. Because, vitamins and everything is fine, but you really need to clean up your diet. And we're in the holiday season. So I can say this, and everybody, everybody like, you don't need to be talking about no food, me cleaning my food up because it's holiday. But you know what? When you look at it, it's always going to be a holiday. It's always going to be a birthday, no matter when you start. Think about it. Because even if you go in January and you start it, and say if you get to the goal weight, you're still going to have somebody holiday. You're still going to have an anniversary, so are the boys' night out, girls' night out, meet up, it always entails food. And Dee said, yep, this year. Thank you, everybody. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I've been on 51 minutes, child. 51 minutes. And but nobody answered me. If I invited somebody and they didn't come up, do they count into my 12? I have to ask Crystal that one. I don't think Trish is listening. Does that count into my 12? It don't. I know it don't. Dee say, yep, this year has been a struggle for sure, from one end to the other, and the bones and in between. Yeah, sometimes, you know what I say though, Dee? If our life was good all the time, think about a machine EKG machine that goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Think if you never had any little struggle, anything, and everything was good all the time. So then it's a flat line. You dead. So you got to have a little something to get that heart to, keep going. But it's just life. Life is life, and y'all, that's what it is. Dee said, yes, my veggies are starting to produce lovely fresh stuff, and my purple carrots are going berserk. Yeah, and and I did this weekend. Y'all know how I love to roast vegetables. I love to roast vegetables. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm gonna start back. I hadn't did that for a while. I've been eating junk. Put my hand up. Who been eating junk? Rooted, you been eating some junk? I've been eating junk. Ice cream and okay, it don't count, y'all. Okay, but you know what? Even if I don't get 12, I'm going to do the best I can do. What about that? Yep, life challenge. Yeah, it's always going to have challenges. Say like even Trish going to work every day. Some people are looking for jobs. Some people have a job, they hate it. A lot of people like working from home. So they're looking for those type of jobs, because when the pandemic came in, a lot of people, oh, hush up, Dee. You tell her she better make her date with me. At least I know Frog will be here tomorrow. Because normally I don't, she said I ate some junk. Girl, we ain't gonna even talk. What did I have? I didn't have any ice cream in the house. I didn't have any chips in the house. I didn't have anything sweet in the house. But I did eat the last 2 little slices of pizza. And I did eat some salmon and some rice and beans yesterday. But I need to start drinking more water too. If y'all not drinking a lot of water, y'all need to be drinking water. I need to drink a lot more water. I had got in the habit of doing that one time, but I had really started drinking more water. But yeah, I gotta clean it up, y'all. I've been saying that ever since I've been on YouTube. But you know what? Trish said something too. If you keep trying, you don't fail. You're not a failure because you keep trying. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put it like that. Let's see, mom. Let's see. She says mom's going well up and about, saw a surgeon, so she's not great. So she's booked for March to get her right hip done. Great. That's what a lot of people are going through with their parents. Most of my friends are going through. That's why I say, y'all, people are going through a lot. Y'all don't know. A friend of mine, she just lost her father. Her mom has Alzheimer's, had to move in with her, and she also has an autistic brother. Can you imagine? She's still smiling. She meets up with me on and another friend of mine on Tuesdays, and I know she needs it. So people really need your help. They need your love. They need your understanding. Be kind. That's all I can say. Be kind and be happy for other people when they're doing good, even if you're doing bad. Be happy. Really happy for them because you don't know. And that's what I say, even with YouTube. Oh, I'm going to talk about this before I get off. It's 56 minutes. You see these people in these white houses, and they got the white walls. The rooms are huge. You don't know what's going on in them houses. They only show you a snippet of their lives. YouTube ain't real, y'all. It's not real life. You think people going to show you all their badness? Do you really think they may show you this, but they ain't gonna show you everything when they wake up in the morning? Are they arguing with their partner? Are the children acting up? They talking back? Do you think they gonna show you all that? You think YouTube creators on blogs and stuff gonna show you all that? They gonna show you what you want. I know one person on you they be on Facebook and they always talking about, oh, I love my husband, I love the person, I love my wife. Oh, it's so good. And it's not even that good, y'all. And that's why I say it's not a reality all the time. It's not when you see those white walls and big houses. And a lot of times too, are they own it? Do they rent it? Can they afford it? That it's just so much. And they're going through so much. And then they have the trolls, or they have people in their comments. They are ripping them in shreds. So, we all have something going, but no one, I can promise you, and I can say this, no one has a perfect life. Some people have a good life. I have a good life. Do you think you have a good life out there? I have a good life. I have a good life, and I have to remember that. But I have those moments where, you forget and you think it's the end of the world, but it is. You have to tell yourself, I am grateful for what I have, the friends I have, the therapy I go to. I ain't going to therapy right now, but I've been to therapy. I probably need to go back, y'all. You know what? Marriage therapy. Oh, I got 2 minutes. Marriage therapy. I'm telling you, I don't know. My husband against marriage therapy. He say two people, y'all two got in it. Y'all two better work it out. We never had to go to marriage therapy. Or even if you really have been down. This is one thing too about depression. I'm gonna get rid of off of here. But to know if you're really depressed or not down, you've been crying for some days. You really feel down, you're not happy. Things that used to make you happy don't make you happy anymore. You lose your appetite. You're overeating. I overeat when I'm sad. There's just so many things. So a lot of times you go to a deep, dark hole and you can't pull yourself out. So then you're going to need help of your friends sometimes. Sometimes you do have to go to therapy, and sometimes you got to take medication. You sure do. And you don't have to take it for the rest of your life. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And this is a good time, too, to find out your family medical history. You really do. You need to find out what's running through your family, what family history. Now, I do not know my biological stepfather's side, what his family went through. So I only know my mom's side. So sometimes you don't even get to know both sides of what health risk you have in your family. But I am so grateful all of y'all came today. It's an hour. And I'm going to be on here tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with Frog. And tomorrow will be a whole year daily that I've done YouTube Shorts. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit tomorrow because that was the best thing, y'all. The best thing that I could have ever done. The main thing I didn't want to do, best thing I ever did. So it has paid off in so many ways, so many ways. You will not believe. And it's always good to challenge yourself with YouTube. As the longer I stay on here, I'm not the same person that came and wanted to get monetized and wanted to, you're already successful. Just starting a YouTube channel, you're successful. There are so many people say that they want to start one. And most of us not going to make it even up to that 10,000 mark. But you could do a lot of things with your channel and not have 10,000 people. You just got to have the viewership is what you got to have in order to stay with it. But again, thank y'all so much for coming in to December 11th. So we do got another week or two and it'll be Christmas and it's on a Wednesday. I remember that Christmas on a Wednesday. So, anyway, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm not going to do an outro. I'm just going to say bye. And I appreciate each and every one that stayed around because just like Ruth said, it could be nobody here, but y'all chose to come and visit me. And I thank y'all so very much from the bottom of my heart. Bye.